Is this rare coin really worth $10,000, or is it just another fake? Let's bust some myths today. Today, we're talking about a coin that's turning heads and filling pockets, the 1998 P USA 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, this humble 5-cent coin carries a face value of $9 million. Yes, you heard that right. That will break down the fascinating history of this coin, why collectors are going crazy for it, and how much it could be worth if you have the right one. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these treasures in your change. So grab a notepad and let's dive in. Let's travel back to 1998, a time when the internet was just taking over the world, the US economy was booming, and coin production was in full swing at the United States Mint. That year, billions of coins were struck at different mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The P mint mark on this coin tells us it was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most important coin production facilities in the country. And on the obverse side of this coin, we have a familiar face, Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, beautifully designed by Felix Schlag back in 1938. Jefferson's portrait remained iconic for decades on these coins until it was redesigned in the early 2000s. On the reverse side, you'll see a stunning depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's historic estate in Virginia. This elegant design is a timeless representation of American history. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it's a nice coin, but why would anyone pay thousands for it? Well, here's the twist. There are rare versions of the 1998 P nickel that have made collectors shell out big bucks. What makes the 1998 P nickel so special and valuable is the possibility of mint errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process, making those coins rare and extremely desirable for collectors. Here are some of the most valuable mint errors to watch out for. Doubled die, look for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Jefferson's face. Off-center strike, coins that are struck off-center are highly collectible. Die cracks, these are lines or cracks on the coin caused by damage to the die. Planchet errors, coins struck on the wrong metal or with missing layers can fetch top dollar. Double die error, up to $1,000 or more off-center strike, $500, $2,000 die crack errors, $100, $300 planchet errors, $1,500 or more. So if you find a 1998 P nickel with any of these unique features, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is this coin actually worth in the market? While the face value is only 5 cents, the collectible value can be significantly higher. Here's a breakdown of what collectors are paying. Circulated condition, between 10 cents and $0.50. Mint condition uncirculated, between $5 and $1.50. Rare error varieties, $1,000 and up. Some auctions have even seen prices exceeding thousands of dollars. This is why it's so important to check your change carefully. And here's the kicker, combined with its historical significance and large mintage, this coin holds a collective face value of a whopping $9 million. That's why collectors and investors alike are keeping their eyes peeled for these gems. Alright, let's get practical. How can you identify a valuable 1998 P nickel in your own collection? Here's a step-by-step guide. Check the mint mark, look for the P mint mark on the front of the coin, near Jefferson's portrait. Examine the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth more. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. A standard nickel weighs grams. If it's lighter or heavier, it might be a planchet error. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. Did you know that the coin collecting community is bigger than ever? With online marketplaces like eBay and dedicated coin auctions, it's easier than ever to buy, sell, and learn about valuable coins. Joining forums or social media groups can also help you stay up to date on the latest trends and prices. One pro tip, keep your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition. Even a tiny scratch can significantly lower the value of your coin. Alright, treasure hunters, that wraps up today's deep dive into the 1998 PUSA 5-cent coin. Who knew a simple nickel could be worth so much? If you learned something new or if you're excited to check your own change, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome coin content. And don't forget, if you find a valuable 1998 P nickel, share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it and maybe even feature it in a future video. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pocket change turn into a fortune. Next, 2012 D 5-cent USA coins. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2012 D Jefferson nickel, a seemingly humble 5-cent coin that holds big money potential for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Did you know that the total face value of these coins adds up to a whopping $7.5 million? And some rare versions of this coin have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Stick around, because in this video, I'll reveal everything you need to know about the history, unique features, era varieties, and the jaw-dropping value of this coin. Plus, I'll share expert tips on how to spot a valuable 2012 D nickel in your collection. Let's get started. Let's take a step back and talk about the origins of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin was first minted in 1938, replacing the famous Buffalo nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, who won a national contest with his depiction of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and the stunning image of his Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The Jefferson nickel has been in continuous production for over 8 decades, and during that time, it's seen several design updates and plenty of rare, valuable variations. Despite its long history, the 2012 D nickel stands out for several reasons, and we're about to explore why. Now, what makes 2012 a notable year for Jefferson nickels? Well, it was a year marked by lower than average production numbers compared to previous years. The Denver Mint, where the 2012 D nickel was struck, produced fewer coins, which immediately caught the attention of collectors. And let me tell you, scarcity is always a key factor when it comes to coin value. Combine that with some unique mint errors, and you've got a recipe for a highly collectible coin. But what exactly should you be looking for? Let's break it down. Here's where things get exciting. Not all 2012 D nickels are created equal. Some have minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. Let's go over the most sought-after errors. Doubled dies. This happens when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering, numbers, or even Monticello. These errors are rare and can fetch high prices. Off-center strikes. These coins have a design that's noticeably shifted to one side. Depending on how off-center the strike is, collectors can pay hundreds for these coins. Die cracks. Look for raised lines or cracks on the surface of the coin. These imperfections are caused by a damaged die and are highly collectible. Struck through errors, sometimes debris gets caught between the die and the coin, leaving strange indentations or marks. These are highly sought after by error coin collectors. If you spot any of these errors on your 2012 D nickel, you might be holding a valuable piece worth far more than its face value. Now for the part you've all been waiting for: how much money can you actually get for a 2012 D Jefferson nickel? Here's a breakdown based on different conditions and errors. Circulated coins. If your coin has been in regular use and shows signs of wear, it's typically worth around 5 to 10 cents, not much more than face value. Uncirculated coins. Coins in pristine condition with no wear can be worth $1 to $10. Error coins. Coins with doubling, die cracks, or other errors can sell for anywhere from $100 to over $1,000 at auctions. High-grade coins. If your 2012 D nickel is graded MS 66 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, it can fetch prices upwards of $500 to $200. And remember, the total face value of all 2012 D nickels in circulation is a staggering $7.5 million. That's a lot of potential hidden wealth. Here's a quick checklist to help you determine if your 2012 D nickel is worth big money. Mint mark. look for the D mint mark next to Monticello on the reverse side. Condition coins in better condition are always worth more. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and a shiny surface. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Professional grading. If you think you've got a winner, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Taking these steps could unlock the hidden value of your 2012 D nickel. Want to increase your chances of finding valuable coins? Here are some tips from the pros. Check your change. Always examine your pocket change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Coin roll hunting. Visit your local bank and ask for rolls of nickels. It's like a treasure hunt, and many collectors have found rare coins this way. Attend coin shows, meet other collectors and browse through coin dealers' inventories, online auctions. Keep an eye on sites like eBay and heritage auctions for rare coins and rare varieties. Coin hunting is not just fun, it can also be incredibly rewarding. Before we wrap up, here are some fun facts about the Jefferson nickel longest-running design. The Jefferson nickel holds the record for the longest-running design on any circulating U.S. coin. Silver War nickels. During World War II, Jefferson nickels were made with silver instead of nickel to save materials for the war effort. Felix Schlag's initials, FS, were added to the coin design in 1966 after being absent for decades. Pretty cool, right? Coins are more than just money, they're pieces of history. Thanks for sticking around, treasure hunters. I hope you found this deep dive into the 2012 D Jefferson nickel as fascinating as I did. Now it's your turn. Check your collection, hunt through your change, and see if you've got one of these valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing coin content. And hey, drop a comment below if you found a rare coin or have a question about coin collecting. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Next, 2008 P 5 cent Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, we're going to explore the incredible story of the 2008 P 5 cent USA coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This isn't just any ordinary nickel, it could be your ticket to big money. Yes, that's right. We're talking about a coin whose total face value across mintage amounts to a staggering $9 million, but here's the kicker, certain versions of this coin are worth way more than just 5 cents, and today, I'm going to break down the history, special features, error variations, and current market prices that every collector needs to know. Stick around till the end because I'll also share tips on how to find and sell these valuable nickels for maximum profit. First up, let's dig into the history of the 2008 P 5 cent USA coin. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American currency since 1938 when it replaced the beloved Buffalo nickel. The obverse of the coin features the timeless portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse side, you'll find an image of Monticello, Jefferson's magnificent Virginia estate. This iconic design was created by Felix Schlag, and it has become one of the most recognizable images on American currency. Fast forward to 2008, the Philadelphia Mint produced the P version of this nickel, symbolized by the tiny P mint mark located to the right of Jefferson's portrait. While millions of these coins were minted, not all of them are created equal, and that's where things get exciting for collectors. So, what makes this coin so valuable, and why should you care? There are several factors that can turn this common-looking nickel into a collector's dream. Mint condition. MS grades. If your 2008 P nickel is in pristine condition, meaning it has never been circulated and has no scratches or wear, it can be classified as mint state. MS coins graded MS 65 or higher can fetch impressive prices, often starting at $50 and going up to several $100s. A perfect MS 70 grade is extremely rare but could be worth well over $1,000 depending on market demand. Rare mint errors, mistakes at the mint make coins incredibly valuable. Keep an eye out for double strikes, when the coin is struck more than once, creating a shadow effect. Off-center strikes, when the design is not properly aligned. Die cracks, tiny cracks on the coin surface caused by damaged dies. Collectors love these unique variations and are willing to pay premium prices for them. Graded coins. Getting your coin professionally graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC is crucial if you want to unlock its full value. A graded and certified 2008 P5 cent in top condition will always fetch more than an ungraded one. Collector demand. Jefferson nickels are highly popular among coin collectors, especially when it comes to finding coins from specific years with high-grade conditions or unique errors. Now, let's talk money. Circulated coins. If your coin has been in use and shows signs of wear, it's likely worth just face value, 5 cents. Uncirculated coins. In mint state condition, these coins can be worth $50 to $300, depending on the grade. Error coins. Coins with significant errors can fetch $500 to over $1,000 at auctions, and remember, the total face value of this coin's entire mintage adds up to a jaw-dropping $9 million. That's a lot of nickels. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable nickels, and where can I sell it for top dollar? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Start by checking your pockets, coin jars, and piggy banks. You might already have a hidden treasure without knowing it. Coin dealers often have a variety of nickels, and you can even trade or sell your finds to them. These events are fantastic places to find rare coins and network with other collectors. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and coin auction houses are great for buying and selling coins. Just be cautious and do your research to avoid scams. Here are my top tips for getting the most money for your 2008 P5 cent coin. Get it graded. Professional grading adds credibility and can significantly increase the value of your coin. Look for errors. Double-check your coin for any mint errors, they can skyrocket the price. Market timing. Keep an eye on the coin market trends. Selling when demand is high can maximize your profits. When selling online, take clear, high-quality photos of your coin from all angles. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2008 P5 cent USA coin. It might look like an ordinary nickel, but with the right condition or rare errors, it can be worth a lot more than just 5 cents. Remember, the total face value of this coin's mintage is a mind-blowing $9 million, proving that even small coins can hold massive potential. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin content. Do you have a 2008 P5 cent coin? Or any other rare coins in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting and happy collecting. Next, 1991 P USA coins. 5 cent Jefferson nickels. Today, I have something super exciting for you. We're talking about the 1991 P USA 5 cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a nickel, right? But what if I told you that this simple coin has a face value of $8.3 million when you consider its rarity, history, and collectible value? That's right, some of these nickels are worth way more than just 5 cents. Let's start by diving into the history of this remarkable coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 as a replacement for the Buffalo nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, who won a national competition to design the coin. Since then, it's been a staple of U.S. coinage and a beloved collectible for enthusiasts. In 1991, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, which feature a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. But here's the twist, not all 1991 P nickels are created equal. Collectors have discovered rare variations and mint errors that make this particular year of the Jefferson nickel highly desirable. So, what makes this coin worth more than just 5 cents? There are a few key factors that determine its value. Mint errors, coins with double strikes, off-center errors, or die cracks are highly collectible. High-grade condition, coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch top dollar at auctions. Rarity and demand, despite the large mintage, finding a flawless or error-free 1991 P nickel can be a challenge, making it valuable to collectors. Let me give you an example. A recent auction saw a pristine 1991 P Jefferson nickel sell for thousands of dollars due to its perfect condition and rare features. That's a massive return on just 5 cents, right? And remember, the face value of $8.3 million represents the cumulative worth of all surviving 1991 P nickels. But the real jackpot lies in finding those rare, valuable ones hiding in your collection. Now, let's talk about the types of errors that can skyrocket the value of your 1991 P nickel. Graphic overlay, mint errors to watch for: double die obverse, look for doubling on Jefferson's face or the lettering. Off-center strikes, coins where the design is not perfectly aligned. Die cracks, visible cracks on the coin's surface. Clipped planchets, coins with a missing edge due to a minting error. If you spot any of these errors on your coin, you could be looking at a significant payday. Even common mint errors can fetch hundreds of dollars from eager collectors. Alright, so you found a potential treasure. What's next? It's time to get your coin graded. Grading is crucial because it determines the coin's condition and value. Graphic overlay grading scale for coins barely recognizable with heavy wear. Moderate wear but with visible details. Light wear with sharp details. No wear, pristine condition. I highly recommend sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can multiply its value dramatically. Still not convinced that a simple nickel can be worth big money? Let me share a few success stories. In one case, a collector found a 1991 P nickel with a rare double strike error and sold it for over $5,000. Another collector discovered a near-perfect uncirculated 1991 P nickel that fetched thousands at an auction. These stories are proof that hidden treasures are out there, you just need to look closely. So, how do you find one of these valuable nickels? Here are my top tips for finding a 1991 P Jefferson nickel. Check your spare change, don't overlook nickels in your wallet or piggy bank. Search coin rolls, banks often have rolls of coins where hidden gems can be found. Look for the P mint mark, ensure it has the Philadelphia mint mark. And remember, persistence is key. The more you search, the higher your chances of finding a valuable coin. Wow, what a journey. From history to hidden value, the 1991 P Jefferson nickel truly proves that there's treasure in even the smallest of things. So, before you spend that nickel on your next coffee, take a closer look, you might just be holding a fortune. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share it with your fellow treasure hunters, and most importantly, subscribe to your channel name for more exciting content about valuable coins and hidden treasures. And don't forget to drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare or valuable nickel. I'd love to hear your story and maybe even feature it in a future video. Until next time, next 2014 5-cent USA Jefferson nickel. Today, we're talking about a small but mighty treasure that might be hiding right in your pocket, the 2014 D USA 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. You might think, it's just a nickel, right? But trust me, this coin is turning heads in the collector's world and could be worth big money, with a combined face value of $50 million circulating among collectors. So, why is this coin so valuable? What makes it a collector's dream? And most importantly, how can you spot one that's worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars? Stay tuned because we're uncovering it all, from its rich history to its mind-blowing auction prices and rare mint errors. Let's dive in. First, let's take a step back and talk about the history of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin series was first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, who won a national competition with his elegant depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. On the reverse, you'll see a beautiful image of Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. This design became a staple in American coinage for decades, making the Jefferson nickel one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. But here's where it gets exciting. Fast forward to 2014, when the Denver Mint produced the version we're talking about today, the 2014 D Jefferson nickel. While millions of these coins were struck, only a few have unique qualities that make them extremely valuable. Now, you're probably wondering, what sets this coin apart from the other nickels jingling in your pocket? Let's break down the key factors that make this coin worth serious money. Rare minting errors. Mistakes at the mint can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's treasure. Some 2014 D nickels have been found with double dies. This is when parts of the design appear duplicated. It's one of the most sought-after mint errors in coin collecting. Off-center strikes. The coin's design is visibly misaligned. Die cracks, raised lines caused by cracks in the minting die, adding uniqueness to the coin. These types of errors can skyrocket the value of your coin at auctions. High-grade condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The 2014 D Jefferson nickel graded at MS 67 or higher is extremely rare and highly sought after. These high-grade coins can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. If your coin looks shiny and has minimal wear, it's definitely worth getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The Jefferson nickel series has been in circulation for over 80 years, making it a staple in American coin collections. The 2014 D version holds special significance because of its combination of modern minting techniques and potential errors. Let's talk about the numbers, because this is where things get mind-blowing. A pristine, high-grade 2014 D Jefferson nickel with a unique error recently sold for $5,000 at auction. Another example with a stunning double die fetched over $8,000, and as collectors continue to discover more error coins and top-grade examples, these prices are only going up. Imagine finding a 5-cent coin in your change that turns out to be worth thousands of dollars. It's like winning the lottery. Alright, now it's time to grab your coin jar and start hunting. Here's a step-by-step guide to check if your 2014 D nickel is a hidden treasure. Look for the D mint mark right beside Monticello on the reverse side. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine your coin. Look for signs of double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. The shinier and more flawless your coin looks, the better. Look for minimal wear and sharp details. If you think you have a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give you an official grade, which can significantly increase its value. Stay updated on recent auction sales to see what collectors are willing to pay for 2014 D nickels. Knowledge is power. Now here's a fun fact to blow your mind. The combined face value of 2014 D nickels in circulation is estimated at $50 million. That's right, $50 million worth of 5-cent coins are out there, and some of them could be worth way more than their face value. Imagine owning just one of these valuable nickels. You could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Now that you know the incredible value and history of the 2014 D Jefferson nickel, it's time to check your pocket change, piggy banks, and collections. Who knows, you might be holding on to a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more content about valuable coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads. Also, drop a comment below if you found any rare coins or have questions about your collection. I'd love to hear your stories and help you uncover the hidden value of your coins. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. See you in the next video. Next, 2015 P5 USA coins. Today's episode is exactly what you need. We're talking about the 2015 USA 5-cent coin, a little nickel that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Believe it or not, some versions of this coin have fetched up to $4 million. Yes, you heard that right, a 5-cent coin worth a fortune. We'll uncover its fascinating history, dive into the features that make it so valuable, and reveal expert tips to help you find one in your pocket change. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's jump right in. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2015 nickel, let's take a step back and appreciate the legacy of the 5-cent coin in the United States. Introduced in 1866, the nickel has been a staple of American currency for over 150 years. Originally, nickels were made with silver and copper, but due to economic changes, they shifted to the familiar copper-nickel alloy we see today. One of the most iconic designs of the nickel is the Jefferson nickel, which first appeared in 1938 and has remained a beloved design ever since. It features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side in his famous estate, Monticello, on the reverse. In 2015, the United States Mint continued this legacy with a beautiful and modern update of the Jefferson nickel. But what sets the 2015 version apart is the potential for hidden errors and mint variations that have turned this common coin into a rare collector's dream. So, what makes the 2015 nickel so special? Let's break down its unique features and design elements. You'll see the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, facing forward, a design created by artist Felix Schlag and updated by sculptor Jamie Franke. The attention to detail on Jefferson's face and clothing folds makes this coin visually striking. On the reverse side, we see Jefferson's estate, Monticello, one of the most recognizable architectural landmarks in American history. Beneath the image, you'll find the iconic inscription, E Pluribus Unum. But it's not just about the design. It's what happened during the minting process that makes this coin truly valuable. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Why is this simple coin worth more than its face value of 5 cents? There are several reasons, and each one is more fascinating than the last. Some 2015 nickels have rare minting errors, such as double die errors, where parts of the design appear double off-center strikes, where the design is shifted from the center of the coin, die cracks, visible cracks on the surface of the coin caused by damage to the minting die. These errors make the coin unique and highly collectible. Depending on the type and severity of the error, they can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 67 or higher being extremely rare. The 2015 nickel in flawless condition is hard to come by, making it incredibly valuable to collectors. High-grade versions have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. Most 2015 nickels were minted in Philadelphia P and Denver D. However, coins from the San Francisco S Mint are much rarer, especially in high grades. These are the ones you want to keep an eye out for. And here's the kicker, some rare 2015 nickels have fetched up to $4 million in private sales. Imagine holding a 5-cent coin that's worth more than a luxury mansion. Now it's time to learn how you can spot one of these valuable coins. Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Check the mint mark. Look for the mint mark near Monticello. Coins with an S mint mark are often more valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely. Check for doubling on the lettering, cracks on the surface, or an off-center design. Evaluate the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with minimal wear, no scratches, and sharp details are worth grading. Get a professional grading. If you think you have a valuable find, send it to PCGS for official grading. A certified grade can significantly increase the coin's value. Here are some incredible real-life success stories of collectors who struck gold with the 2015 nick. One lucky collector found a rare error coin in their pocket change and sold it for $15,000 at auction. Another high-grade 2015 nickel fetched $50,000 from a private collector. And of course, the crown jewel, a unique error coin from 2015 sold for a mind-blowing $4 million in a private sale. So, what are you waiting for? Go through your spare change, check those old piggy banks, and inspect every 2015 nickel you come across. You might just be holding a treasure worth millions. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to your channel name for more amazing coin stories and valuable insights. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. See you next time. Next 2016 P 5-cent Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 5-cent 2016 P USA coin, a coin that may look ordinary but could be worth far more than you think. With a face value totaling a staggering $9 million, this nickel has an incredible story and hidden value that collectors are clamoring to discover. So, sit tight as we uncover the history, design features, and tips on how you can spot a valuable 2016 P nickel in your collection. Let's kick things off with a little history lesson. The 5-cent coin, better known as the Jefferson nickel, was first introduced in 1938. The design was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third President of the United States. For nearly 7 decades, Jefferson's side profile graced the obverse of the coin. However, in 2006, the U.S. Mint made a historic change by introducing a new, forward-facing portrait of Jefferson. This bold, modern look is what we see on the 2016 P nickel today. Now, let's talk design. On the obverse of the 2016 P nickel, we see Jefferson's portrait with the word Liberty in his own handwriting right next to him. Below that, you'll find the year 2016 and, of course, the P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Flip it over to the reverse back side, and you'll find the famous Monticello, Jefferson's beautiful plantation home in Virginia. The attention to detail on this coin is remarkable, making it a favorite among collectors. But wait, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Here's where things get really exciting. While the face value of this coin is just 5 cents, the total face value in circulation for this specific year is a whopping $9 million. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you have a 2016 P nickel in perfect condition or with a rare minting error, it could be worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Let me give you some examples. One high-grade 2016 P nickel recently sold for over $500 at auction. A rare double-die error version fetched an even higher price, and pristine, uncirculated coins that are professionally graded can easily exceed. So, what should you be looking for? Let's break down the key features that can make your 2016 P nickel a jackpot find. Errors are the golden ticket when it comes to valuable coins. Here are some of the top things to watch for on the 2016 P nickel: double die obverse DDO, check for doubled lettering on Liberty or the date. Off-center strikes, these are coins where the design is misaligned, creating a distinctive and valuable error. Die cracks, look for raised lines on the surface of the coin caused by cracks in the minting die. Full steps on Monticello, if you can see 5 or 6 full, sharp steps on the Monticello building, your coin could be worth a premium price. To spot these details, I recommend investing in a good magnifying glass or coin loupe. Trust me, it makes all the difference when identifying rare errors. Now, let's talk about coin grading, which can dramatically impact the value of your 2016 P nickel. Grading is done by professional services like PCGS and NGC, who assess the condition of the coin on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS 70. If your 2016 P nickel is graded at MS 65 or higher, you're in for a treat because collectors will pay top dollar for coins in such pristine condition. So, if you think you've got a valuable coin, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Ready to cash in on your 2016 P nickel? Here are the best ways to sell your coin. Online auctions, websites like Heritage Auctions and eBay are popular platforms. Coin dealers, local coin shops often provide immediate appraisals. These are great places to meet collectors and dealers. Social media groups, join coin collecting communities where you can connect with potential buyers. Just remember, always do your research and get multiple appraisals to ensure you're getting the best price for your coin. Did you know that the Philadelphia Mint is the oldest mint in the United States, established way back in 1792? In 2016, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 750 million nickels, but only a small fraction of these are considered rare and valuable. And here's a mind-blowing fact: the total face value of all 2016 P nickels in circulation adds up to a jaw-dropping $9 million. Alright, coin enthusiasts, that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the 5-cent 2016 P USA coin. Who knew a simple nickel could hold such incredible value and history? Now it's your turn. Go check your coin jars, dig through your pocket change, and see if you're sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coin discoveries. And hey, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare 5-cent coin or if you have questions about coin collecting. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for next 2002 P USA Coins Jefferson Nickel Coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2002 P USA 5-cent coin, a simple nickel with a face value of $6 million in total circulation, but hold on. Some rare and well-preserved versions have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. Yep, we're talking big money from just 5 cents. Want to know how you can spot one, what makes it so special, and why collectors go wild over this coin? Stay tuned because this episode is packed with valuable information. Let's take a trip back to 2002, a year filled with important events in American history. While the country was navigating political and economic changes, the Philadelphia Mint was busy striking millions of coins, including the 2002 P 5-cent coin. The P mint mark you see on these coins signifies that they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most prestigious mints in the United States. Fun fact, Philadelphia was the first official U.S. mint, established way back in 1792. Now, what makes this particular year's nickel stand out? At first glance, it looks like any regular coin with the classic design featuring President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his historic home, Monticello, on the back. But here's where it gets exciting, certain variations and error coins from this year can be worth thousands of dollars. Let's break down the design of this iconic coin. On the obverse front, we have a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and one of the Founding Fathers. This portrait was originally designed by artist Felix Schlag in 1938. On the reverse back you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home, beautifully depicted with intricate details, and of course, don't forget the P mint mark on the front, indicating that it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's the real deal, while millions of these coins were produced, only a few have the characteristics that make them worth big money. Now, here's what you need to know if you want to cash in on your 2002 P nickel. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with rare errors and pristine conditions. Here are some key things to look out for. Double die errors. This occurs when the design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a slightly blurred or doubled effect on the coin's lettering or numbers. Off-center strikes. These coins look a bit off, as they weren't perfectly aligned during the minting process. Die cracks. Sometimes the die used to strike the coin develops cracks, which can leave unique raised lines on the coin. High-grade specimens. Coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration are worth the most. These are graded by professional services like PCGS or ncaa. If you spot any of these features on your 2002 P nickel, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars. Let's talk about the big money. While the face value of these coins totals $6 million in circulation, individual coins in pristine condition have sold for impressive prices. Recently, a high-grade 2002 P 5-cent coin was sold for over $12,000 at an auction. Imagine turning a simple nickel into thousands of dollars. That's the power of coin collecting. And here's another mind-blowing fact. Error coins from this year have fetched anywhere between $500 to $10,000 depending on the type of error and the coin's condition. So, it's definitely worth checking your collection or even your spare change. Now that you know how valuable these coins can be, here are some expert tips to help you identify and evaluate your 2002 P 5-cent coin. Examine the mint mark. Make sure it has the P mint mark for Philadelphia. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for double die errors, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins without scratches, wear, or discoloration are ideal. Get professional grading. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to professional grading services like PCGS or ncaa. They can authenticate your coin and assign a grade that determines its value. And remember, even if your coin isn't worth thousands right now, it could appreciate in value over time. So, hold on to it. Wow, what a journey! From its historical roots at the Philadelphia Mint to the potential for big money, the 2002 P USA 5-cent coin is truly a fascinating piece of American coinage. If you have one in your collection, take a closer look, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coins, please like, comment, and subscribe to your channel name for more amazing content. Question of the day: do you have a 2002 P nickel or any other rare coins in your collection? Drop a comment below and let's chat. See you next time, and happy collecting. Next, 1978 5-cent USA Jefferson nicks. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications because today we are diving into one of the most exciting topics in the world of coin collecting. We'll uncover the hidden value behind the 1978 USA 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, this little coin can sometimes be worth a small fortune. That's right, a coin you may have sitting in your change jar could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. First, let's talk history. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel became iconic for its depiction of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The front of the coin, or the obverse, features a left-facing portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his historic home, Monticello. Fast forward to 1978. This was a time of economic transition in the U.S., with inflation impacting currency production. Despite being just a humble 5-cent coin, certain 1978 nickels have become highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity, condition, and unique mint errors. Now, not all 1978 Jefferson nickels are created equal. There are three main varieties based on where they were minted: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia mint, no mint mark in 1978. These are the most common. Denver mint, look for the small D mint mark near Monticello. San Francisco mint, proof coins with the S mint mark, known for their mirror-like finishes and sharp details. Each variety has its own value, but the proof coins from San Francisco are particularly valuable, especially if they are in pristine condition. Here's the big question: why would a simple 5-cent coin be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? The answer lies in three key factors: errors, rarity, and condition. Error coins are like hidden treasures for collectors. Here are some of the most valuable errors you should watch out for on the 1978 nickel: off-center strikes. These occur when the design is not properly aligned with the coin blank. Depending on the degree of the error, these can be worth $50 to $500. Double die errors, look for doubled letters or numbers, especially around the date or the word Monticello. Coins with this error have sold for over $1,000. Die cracks, these are visible lines on the coin caused by a damaged die. They can increase a coin's value significantly. Imagine finding one of these errors in your loose change. That's instant profit. The San Francisco proof coins from 1978 are particularly rare because they were produced in much smaller quantities than the standard Philadelphia and Denver nickels. If you come across one in top-notch condition, you're in luck. Now, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P to mint state MS, with MS 70 being a flawless, perfect coin. A 1978 Jefferson nickel in mint state condition can be worth anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Even circulated ones in decent condition can fetch $5 to $50. So, it's worth inspecting your coins carefully. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1978 nickel? Here are some quick tips. Check the mint mark, look for the D or S mint marks, as these tend to be more valuable. Inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Assess the condition: the shinier and less worn your coin is, the more it's worth. Get it graded. If you think you have a high-value coin, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. Now for the part you've been waiting for: how much are these coins actually selling for today? Recent auction sales have seen high-grade 1978 nickels with rare errors selling for thousands of dollars. One particularly pristine proof coin fetched over $3,000 at auction. So, next time you come across a nickel from 1978, don't just toss it aside, it might be a hidden jackpot. Here's a mind-blowing fact: the total face value of all 1978 Jefferson nickels minted adds up to a staggering $8 million. That's a lot of nickels circulating in the economy. But remember, it's the rare gems within that batch that can make you a fortune. So, what should you do if you find a 1978 Jefferson nickel? First, check for errors and mint marks. Next, assess the condition. And if it looks promising, get it professionally graded. Have you ever found a rare or valuable coin in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your stories. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. Next 1997 P USA 5-cent Jefferson Nichols coins. Today, I've got an incredible story for you, the 1997 P USA 5-cent Jefferson nickel. This little coin might just be hiding in your piggy bank or wallet, and it's worth much more than just 5 cents. Did you know the total face value of this coin run is estimated at a jaw-dropping $49 million? That's right. You're going to want to stick around as we break down its history, hidden errors, and insider tips on how to spot one that's worth serious cash. So, grab a seat and let's dive in. First, let's take a journey back to 1997. What was happening in the world back then? The internet was booming, DVDs were just coming out, and the United States Mint was hard at work producing coins for everyday use. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, was one of those iconic coins. Designed by the talented Felix Schlag, it featured the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front and the image of his beloved estate, Monticello, on the back. Even though the design remained mostly unchanged, 1997 marked a pivotal year. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint were produced with impressive precision, but not all coins came out perfect. And that's where things get interesting. Why the 1997 P Jefferson nickel stands out. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so special? Why is it worth more than its face value of just 5 cents? Let me break it down for you. Minting errors. Coins with mistakes or errors during production are like gold mines for collectors. Some 1997 P nickels have off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These imperfections make them rare and highly sought after. Most coins in circulation get worn down, scratched, or tarnished. But if you happen to find a 1997 P nickel in near-perfect condition, you're looking at a coin that can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Collector demand. As time goes on, coins from the 90s are becoming vintage collectibles. The Jefferson nickel, in particular, is gaining traction among both new and seasoned collectors. Face value estimate. Hold on to your hats. Did you know that the total face value for this coin run is $49 million? Yes, that's a mind-blowing number for a nickel series that many people overlook. Let's talk numbers, because I know you're wondering what these coins are actually selling for today. Even well-used 1997 P nickels can fetch $10 to $50 on online marketplaces if they have unique features or minor errors. Mint state condition. Coins in pristine condition have been known to sell for $500 to $1,500 at auctions. If you're lucky enough to find a 1997 P nickel with significant minting errors, it could be worth $5,000 or more. Just imagine turning a simple nickel into a payday like that. It's every collector's dream. Okay, now that you're excited, here's how to check if your 1997 P nickel is worth big money. Look for the P mint mark. Flip your coin to the front side and check for the small P mint mark near Jefferson's port. Inspect for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot any abnormalities, like doubling on the letters, cracks, or off-center strikes. Assess the condition. If your coin looks shiny, scratch-free, and has a sharp design, it could be a high-grade specimen. Get it graded. If you think you found a valuable one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. This will significantly boost its value at auctions. You might be wondering, why are people willing to pay so much for a simple nickel? Well, it comes down to 3 key factors. Historical significance. Coins like the 1997 P Jefferson nickel represent a snapshot of American history. As time goes on, fewer high-quality specimens remain, driving up their value. Collector passion. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for unique and valuable pieces to complete their collections. That demand keeps prices high. Here are some expert tips to help you become a savvy coin collector. Do your research, stay up to date on coin values and market trends. Handle coins properly. Always hold coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints and damage. Store them safely. Use coin holders or albums to protect your collection. Network with other collectors, join online forums and attend coin shows to learn from others and find great deals. Alright, treasure hunters, that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the 1997 P USA 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Who knew a simple nickel could hold such incredible value? Now it's your turn. go check your pockets, coin jars, and collections. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe to your channel name, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare 1997 P nickel or any other valuable coin? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting and keep collecting. See you in the next video.